it's JME, bigging up NKEs.
Yep, Charlamagne the God, the Prince of pissing people off. And right now you're watching NKE Media. Get at us.
NKE Media, Tony D.
H inside, big up NKE Media.
This is Wiley right now, you're watching
NKE Media.
NKE Media, big the fuck up.
Yo, this is Jabba, you're checking out NKE, know what it is, boy, better know all day.
Are we recording?
We're recording.
We're
ready to go.
Let's
fam.
go. That's how
Let's go.
that's
That's
how
gonna
we do
disconnect,
it.
though.
That's how we
yeah.
do, right? We
Let's
don't
go.
give a fuck.
So obviously, Clash of the Day, the debate show, the talk show. You know what I mean? Obviously, we got Hulk, but we got a very special guest today in the form of someone who's, you know what I mean? You've been in the game for a long time. You've done a lot of things.
There a minute.
You've done a couple things. You know what I mean? A couple memorable things, couple memorable battles. But yeah, man, introduce yourself for those who don't know.
Mickey Worthless, Croydon, King of the Ronalds, formerly Don't Flop, formerly Ragotech Records, formerly Bangers at the Black Sheep. Big up my boy Ollie Sudden, held it down for fucking Croydon for years, doesn't get enough fucking credit as a rapper. But let me tell you something right now, my boy Ollie Sudden, yeah, he does a lot of shit for hip hop in general.
Yeah.
Especially in my hometown, he puts on the local, well, he did anyway, he put on the local nights. Put out everyone's mixtape, gave everyone a push. I want to big him up straight away. I had a beer in it. I was born in 1983. I'm just waffling away your age
straight away.
32, bro.
I hear that.
Older than all of you youngsters.
God, you
Listen,
might as well fight
I got
first.
some
You got
shit.
something, I got something to ask. So, bruv, like, obviously we're not gonna ask you like the questions. Everyone knows who you are, innit? Flipping, bruv. So, like, so far 2015 has been like an eventful year for you in terms of like you launching. You both are launching the
Yep.
battle leagues. You know what I mean? You're trying to grow it. You're doing big moves. You know what I mean? You're trying to go abroad and whatnot. Full ratings. Like, what's the plan? What's the plan? What's the goal at the end of the day?
The goal, if I'm being real, is to be the #1 battle league in the world. That's the goal. Like, I want my slice of the pie.
Yep.
As far as an artist goes and artistry and leaving a mark and all that, I feel like, you know, we want to do all that, but ultimately we've got into this to make some bread, man. Of
course.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we want to make some dough. We feel like battle rap's got to a point where it's like, you know, it's been done.
Yeah.
And we're trying to put a new spin on it and give it a bit of new life, right? Which is, I feel we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
All right.
definitely added something to the game. You know what I mean? But
We've contributed, man. So like, all right, let's talk about the pie. The pie might have already been baked, but we want to put that seasoning on it.
it's a good
You
way
know
to
what I
spin
mean?
it.
And you know what I mean?
That's a good way to spin it.
There's a quote that probably none of you guys will know, admittedly, but one of my favorite skateboarders. I used to be a skateboarder as a kid.
Okay.
My favorite skateboarder said, his name's Rob Welsh, big him up. He said, I'm not trying to push the envelope, I'm trying to put a stamp on it. And I think that's basically what we're trying to do. That's what I feel like I'm doing.
That's hard, man. I was
You know
gonna
what I
ask you as well about the British rap league in general. Obviously, take away Don't Flop, because obviously Don't Flop have kind of reached the States and they've done stuff. But in terms of the other upcoming battle leagues, like, how do you feel that landscape looks? I'll ask both of you. You know what I mean, you feel free. You know what I mean?
Just while Don't Flop's been brought up,
Yeah.
I just want to mention this. It's like, I have no personal issues with Don't Flop. It's definitely very more than obvious that me and Rowan, me and we hate each other, and I think he's a pussy-hole. I wanna take his spot. I wanna make sure he's not eating no more. I hope he's cold and he's hungry. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think of But Don't Flop, I got nothing but respect and love for. One, for a start, we wouldn't all be here now if it weren't for Don't Flop. You wouldn't know me, I wouldn't know you. I wouldn't be Micky Worthless, the battle rapper, like, blah, blah, blah. So Don't Flop's cool, like, do you know what I mean? And on top of the fact that Don't Flop's cool, I respect Don't Flop because, you know, they've done it for all these years and they've paved their own way. Do you know what I'm saying? And, like, in the UK, they are, like, the leading brand, man. And you can't, it's like trying to diss Apple or something. You know, you can't actually diss what they've done. Like, hats off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've done their thing.
Yeah.
Right? And the question was, what's going on in the UK right now? And I'm like, I honestly believe that the battle scene in the UK right now is probably healthier than it's ever been, right? We've got, okay, let's break it down. We've got Don't Flop. We just mentioned Don't Flop.
Yeah.
They're the leader. Let's almost take this out. Let's almost take Don't Flop out of the UK category because of they're a global force now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, King of the Dot, Don't Flop,
The Jump Off still do that.
URL. Jump Off still, to my knowledge, they still do
for a
events.
while, you know. I ain't seen the
That's
Jump
true,
Off battle
though.
for a while.
I know they. I mean, I haven't been to. I mean, about a year ago they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Jump Off.
Do you think that maybe the Jump Off, the value of being on Jump Off wasn't?
You have to remember, Jump Off's where this all started, isn't it? Realistically.
you could go further back than that.
No,
though,
but I
right?
mean in
Like,
the UK, like properly as a
league.
platform,
Yeah,
As like,
yeah,
yeah,
YouTube
Jump Off
as-
is
yeah,
I'd say
YouTube
Jump Off
and-
was the.
Jump Off is.
It's
the,
a British brand, isn't it?
Yeah,
That went
yeah.
global.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like they
yeah.
went first, really. If you
Yeah.
think about it, man,
No, they killed it.
they did kill it. Big up Jump Off. Like,
What are they doing, man?
I'm not
And
sure.
Their last
They do, like,
season, I
twerk
think,
competitions
weren't really
and
a
shit.
success. Like, I know.
They
They
got like
just small
14-year-old
people,
girls in there
yeah.
twerking and shit, bro. It's a good event. It's a great event though. Like it's a good. It's fucking hell. I went there a couple times.
More people
thought,
go there for the
shit.
twerking battles than they do for the rap
I
battles,
did.
and I think that's
Ooh.
what killed off the vibe of the event.
The last time I remember an actual jump off a battle that was like of a talking point was when Lighty, the boombox genie, had his battle
Oh, yeah,
interrupted
yeah,
by
yeah,
a judge.
that Neo outbreak.
Yeah. One of the judges jumped on stage and was like, "You can't say rape bars," and then started battling him. It was-
You know what? That's where I filmed that interview with you.
Oh my god! Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it
No,
was.
I remember. I was there still. Yeah.
I was quite drunk that
That,
night.
that was.
But I think
I wound up
Jump
smashing
Off-
one of the 14-year-old twerkers. No, I'm playing. I didn't really. She was 50. No, I didn't.
No, but I think Jump Off got a little bit desperate as well. Like last season, they done that whole Royal Rumble kind of thing. They started it really because, but they done it because their format's always so rigid. It makes it look like, oh, if it doesn't work right, it's gone wrong. Whereas if you're more relaxed with the format, then it can all be up in the air a bit. And still be entertaining.
I hear that.
But they done the everyone lined up to battle Dots and Archaic in a 2 versus 1. Which, firstly, why are you putting two basically what are called vets against
Newcomers,
random guys that want to sign up?
Yeah.
2 on 1, just like let's see these guys get killed and how, you know what I mean? And it'll be a laugh or whatever. But what happened is a couple of the random guys just went up there and kind of made them look dumb. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, wow. But even like it was meant to be 100. It was meant to be 100 MCs versus Dots and Archaic line up 1 by 1.
Why would you want to be one of those
like
100 MCs?
Or 50. It might have been 50. But I think about 8 people
showed up. That's what always.
That's still a lot of people though to battle. If you think about it, like you're still, how many bars are you spitting?
I don't know.
But then if it's the Jump Off format, you're more spitting like more 4-bar kind of, you know what I mean? If the crowd reacts after
They're
the
like
It was on
30
beat as
second
well.
rounds,
It was on
right?
beat. It was a Def Jam
mate.
anniversary, so it was on beat and it was playing only Def Jam instrumentals.
The last time I went to Jump Off, it was like 30-second rounds, and like Sean
Yeah,
O'Mac
it is,
dropped a
yeah.
4-bar scheme, and the crowd just reacted for so long he didn't have to drop another bar.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I
We
mean?
need to set up still.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
a double L at Jump Off.
But what else has happened in the UK? Like, what other leagues is there, realistically?
Well, basically, the way I see it right now is that we're in like quite a healthy. I feel like the battle scene in the UK is quite healthy. We got Don't Flop. We got like us, King of the Ronalds, like, and we're like, you know, on what's the thing called? BattleRap.com, and on Hip Hop DX, they described us as alt battle league, like alternative battle league.
Okay.
Which you know what, I'm quite happy with that. I'm happy with
That's
that
what I
title.
put.
You know, like,
That's the envelope that I push. Realistically, is that we're not trying to be what you've seen.
yeah,
We're trying
like
to be an alternative.
Trying to do something different, bro.
Yeah,
I like that.
the stuff that you didn't like, what you see in the other battle leagues, I'd rather give that to you. You get me what you want, kind of thing, like a little alternative. Like, still go and enjoy that over there. Or
Yeah.
you want a bit of
Exactly,
this, come over here.
exactly
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So that's
Exactly
a good
that.
label for like alternatives. It's really good. But yeah, go on, you're saying
It's
that,
like Words of Weapons,
yeah,
which are catering for fans of battles like on beat,
Yeah.
or grime
and that.
clashes or
They've
hip
got a
hop
few
battles.
What's good is that they done their thing kind of before, like they got like over 50,000 view battles and that.
They got 100,000 views and shit.
Without Don't Flop guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They've got their own following that's quite
They've
big.
carved their own niche.
Yeah. Raptor got big on there before Don't Flop started
For real.
hollering.
Yeah.
Because he
Sick.
tried on Don't Flop, but back in the day, and I don't think it worked out or whatever, and he went back to Words of Weapons, done his thing, and then
Yeah.
he blew
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on
yeah,
Words-
yeah,
Raptor
yeah, yeah,
blew
yeah,
up
'cause
on
he can
Words
kill
of
it.
Weapons, I reckon.
Definitely. No, he definitely blew up on Words of Weapons. So you got
Yeah.
Words of Weapons. They're looking after the guys that are like looking for the on-beat battles. You've
Yeah.
got us guys that are we're a bit more. Let's be honest, we're a bit more tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
You got Don't Flop, which is like the main thing. It's Gifted a Gab, where like we was talking earlier, and I don't want to bring a race issue into this, but they're like, they're catering for a predominantly black crowd,
Yeah.
which is
It needed it.
missing.
It needed it.
Like
it needed it.
like
It needed it.
let's be honest, man. Like I know it's 2015 and like hip hop is for everybody now, but hip hop is a black culture that is heavily underrepresented in the UK in battle rap.
Even in America,
Like-
everywhere really.
like-
King of the Dots building against Smack in America, I think. But even in music and stuff, I think hip hop is generally always run, owned, and pushed by
Of course,
white
yeah,
people.
of course,
You know what I'm saying? So it is like it's the dancing niggas, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like throw a couple pennies in their hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, no, for real talk, it is. It's always been kind of white run. So
Yeah.
Gifted a Gap was a good.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because it's like in the UK, especially, black people are very heavily underrated, are underrepresented in hip hop, in battle
Well,
rap.
there's a lot of white kids
Which
that
is
buy rap
crazy
music and
considering
listen to
hip hop
them.
is a black
Yeah,
culture. And
yeah.
I know that like we're at a stage where it's like, oh, everyone can rap now. Where everyone can rap now. You know what I mean? Everyone's accepted now. But let's not forget where the fuck it came from, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, Gifted a Gab. Let's be real, man. Like, whereas like a guy like Rivers, he needs a platform, man. He's sick as fuck. He's not gonna get over in Don't Flop.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Where Don't Flop, they want Harry.
He'll probably go
Harry
do,
fucking
he'll
Potter
go do a
bars.
battle
Like,
and
do you know what
Don't
I'm
Flop
saying?
and it'll
Like,
crush his whole momentum, his whole
exactly.
self-esteem. Do you know what I mean? Like he won't know where to go from there. Well, I can't really blow big in Gifted a Gab. Don't Flop fans don't really fuck with me, kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? It will be like, I don't know, man. We could work out. You know what I mean? They take to one or two guys, but it's highly likely that
for real.
they won't cater to his style.
Yeah.
Which is,
No, definitely. Was there any other battle leagues as well?
That's what I was like. I was sort of heading towards this
yeah,
because
just
it's
get
like,
slated. Get slated in
is it
Newcastle.
still going?
I don't know, I'm not sure, but they've done pretty well. They've got
For what they had, do you know what they did? They did like they provided a monthly night for like an area that's like Newcastle's
message me
basically
a lot
Scotland.
saying,
Saying, do you know what I'm
come
saying?
northeast,
Like,
come northeast,
it's
come
so
northeast.
far to get
We
there.
get a lot of messages saying come northeast because they got fuck.
I
all
think we
going
are
on
going to
around
do
there.
a thing now. I think
got to.
Max said
They
he's got a
fuck
venue
all-
for us.
Yeah, they got fuck all going on
Sick.
around there.
So that should be good, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
right now, I feel like the UK, like Gifted a Gab, King of the Ronalds, Don't Flop, Words of Weapons. I feel like all of these things are like all of us are contributing. I think
got their own market. Kind of thing.
yeah, I think more so than Canada or America or anywhere else in the world, our battle scene is extremely fucking healthy right now, man. But I think the reason our battle scene's so healthy is because each one of these 4 leagues that I just mentioned, Don't Flop, King of the Ronalds, Gifted a Gab, and fucking Words of Weapons, right? We all contribute something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got their own niche, man. And like, I'm gonna be real, man, because I never really hold my tongue. And like, I'll be real, like, there's another battle league that's popped up recently, and it's called Clash
yeah.
Money. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Youth Oracles League.
Yeah,
Youth,
yeah,
I
yeah.
got
Shout
love
out
for
to
you.
Youth Oracle,
Yeah,
man.
big up Youth every time, man. Because bruv, I got a lot of love for you, man. You done your thing. You came along and you did everything, and it was sick. But like, I gotta be real, man. The league that Youth is running right now, Clash Money.
You're not feeling it.
I hate to use the term culture vulture,
Oh.
but it feels a little bit like, if you listen, if you haven't got anything to add, then almost just like what's the point?
Well, no,
Yeah.
but do you know what it is? I think as well he's trying to cater to the Midlands, yeah. But then same time, there's spit roast going on, which is
Like,
I forgot about that.
Well, explain some of the stuff that you
Okay.
think that he's doing that could be.
it's
classed
like,
as
all right,
cultural.
right. King of the Ronalds
Yeah.
is fundamentally, right, me, Hulk, Boski, and Pigman Dan, right? That's us four. But if I'm being honest, it started with just me, right? This is
Yeah.
my idea. And when I had the idea, I thought, you know what? All right, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Earth fell out, and I
What does the
couldn't.
block?
I couldn't continue. Yeah, there's more. There's
There's other
O'Shea.
people, yeah.
There's Bard. There's Crescendo's blogging for us now. There's a few up. There's Doot and Doo's doing the Norway. There's other people, but the core of King of the Ronalds
Yeah.
is me, Hope, Boski.
People that wake up and that are on it every day.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah, that's us four, right? But when I actually thought of it to begin with, right, it wasn't because I thought to myself, I should replicate what Don't Flop's doing. I thought to myself, you know what, Don't Flop's good, but I think, like, we could do things not necessarily better,
Yeah.
but differently, right? There's other ways we could present this. There's other things we could do. We could have the crowd be the judge, because quite often I've lost battles that I felt I won, probably because of I got better crowd reaction than them. I was basically thinking to myself, if I was going to do a battle league, how would I want it to be?
Yeah.
So I changed certain elements, like not nothing major. Do you know what I'm saying? But just a little tweak here and there. If you choke, it's time. You got to time the rounds. Blah 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 blah. Right?
And don't make the. Do you know what I think it is as well? You see the dickheads that not even the dickheads as well. Some men are cool in it, yeah. But you see the man that are shit,
Yeah.
yeah. Make them know that they're shit.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah?
Like,
Make them know that they're shit, bruv, yeah? Don't be like, yeah, you were sick, man. Yeah, man, see you next event and rare. And then be like, bruv, rare. Certain man ask me whatever, like, you get me? And I'll tell them the truth, bruv. We've got people that we're trying to build their roster. We're trying to build as our battlers, as King of the Ronald battlers that they got from nowhere and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's people we do see potential in. People like 142, Deafening, etc. JB, who like we've tried to put in work in before he was getting popular in Don't Flop. But at the same time, if these people come to me and say, oh, what did you think about this? Oh yeah, I think I smashed that. And then I'll tell them, no, bruv, you know you didn't.
yeah,
I ain't
for
did
real.
it, mate.
What do you think it is
You
that
get
makes
me?
people think that they've smashed the battle, even though the
Ego.
rest of the crowd, you're saying ego?
Ego.
Because
Do you know what it
it
is
must
as
be
well?
something. If you're not getting no crowd reaction,
People troll people as well and say, "Oh yeah, you're the best. You're sick."
Yeah.
And they believe it as well. Sometimes people are a bit naive and that. Do you know
And
what I mean?
people want to believe
But-
that when they get no reaction, it's because no one understood.
Yeah, no one got it. They slept on
No,
it.
it was just shit,
went over
bro.
everyone's
Like,
head.
you know what I mean, there's that,
And
man.
it's not that a lot of the time as well. We got it. It just wasn't worth reacting over because I reacted the last 4 times I heard it in a fucking battle somewhere. Do you
that's
know
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. Originality as well. Do you feel like that's escaping the battle rap scene?
It is,
It's-
man.
It
Like,
is and it ain't. There's people bringing new stuff in. I think there's people trying to keep it original. Like me
Nah.
personally, I won't try and go. I won't do a battle unless I've thought of something to say that I don't think.
I'm gonna
has
be
been said
honest.
before,
Like,
kind of thing, or touched on before.
King of the Ronalds
Don't
is
people
original.
push it.
Keep it original.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. It really hurts me to say. So Don't Flop is original. They think of shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I was sort of going just then with this Clash Money thing is like, again, I've got no problem with Youth. I hope he succeeds with his thing, but real talk, Youth, you got to come with some shit, man. Like, you can't just like, I mean, I'm talking like, let's just be honest, like,
The main
Don't
event
Flop.
was like always Yunnan versus this one. Or
yeah, but they do like, right, Don't Flop has literally just done Freestyle Royal Rumble.
I know.
And now Clash Money saying, at our next event, Freestyle Royal Rumble.
But do you know what
It's
the
like,
worst thing
come on,
is
like,
that people
that's
on the,
their
on the-
idea.
People on the KOTR Back Your Talk Facebook forum was saying, yeah, or this one and that one, a couple of messages and that you lot should do a freestyle Royal Rumble. And I said to
No,
them, nah.
like, that's not
I
ours.
said,
like,
no, yeah, like it's too soon at least. Like at minimum, it's way too soon.
Like-
Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like they've done this 2 weeks
when I
ago,
saw,
and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
they
when I
want
see
it.
Clash Money like advertising a Freestyle Royal Rumble, that's when alarm bells were ringing in my head. Where I thought, wow, they're not really like. Don't Flop do April Fools.
Yeah.
Clash Money done April Jewels.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
April Fools, at Don't Flop, they done Batman versus Batman versus the Joker.
Yeah.
And then at April Jewels, they done Batman versus Superman. It's like, come on, man. Like,
With
God.
two main Don't Flop battlers.
Yeah.
The headline.
And then
Not
Don't
to say
Flop
that
do a
Don't Flop
freestyle
are
Royal
own
Rumble.
battlers or anything.
And now all of a sudden, like, they do a freestyle Royal Rumble. This isn't stuff that's standard in battling. This is stuff that Don't Flop have brought to the table. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I know we're doing a 8-man tournament, and Don't Flop didn't think of a tournament. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that Clash Money are calling their tournament top 8, where it's like Don't Flop's called top 8.
Wow.
It's just
They
like,
don't
do
realise
you
they
know what I
have
mean?
top
It's like,
eight
it's,
tournament.
do you know, it's
Fucking
like
hell.
where, like, I get it. You know what I
But
mean?
it might be
like,
a branch off though. I think her and Euphoric were friends.
I'm not
This
too
might
sure.
be a little secret branch off, you know, a little franchise.
Well, admittedly, King of the Ronalds was going to be a branch off to begin
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
So do you know what I
You
mean?
told me
So
that
it's like,
before.
yeah. So,
So
like,
yeah, I reckon. he's
Talk us
probably gone
through
that and-
how it was going to be a branch off of Don't Flop. So
well, what it was like, November 2013, when Don't Flop were doing the 6th birthday. Philly Swain was staying at my house. Pedro was staying at my house. I was there. Philly Swain come with his new slang. He was calling everyone a Ronald. And I said, I'm going to do a battle league called King of the Ronalds. And then I tweeted it a couple of times. And the original idea was I was going to get bare, like, muggy battlers. Yeah, like bare Willsy kind of guys, yeah. And then I was going to tell them all, I'm going to do an event. It's called King of the Ronalds. Yeah. And then I was going to get them all to show up to a venue at a certain time, at a certain date. And then I was going to jump out of a camera and go, ha ha, you're all Ronalds. You thought you was battling. There ain't an event. And then, like, everyone started tweeting me because I put online, I'm going to do a battle thing. Everyone started tweeting me, good luck, best of luck, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And then I went to the 6th birthday, and then O'Shea came up to me and he was like, oh, bruv, if you do a new league, I'll battle for you. And when he said that, I said to myself, right, this is actually
You could do this.
worth pursuing. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So then, like, what happened was basically, I started this fucking league. What's the question again? I've forgotten, you know.
in relation to KOTR, you said it was going to be a branch off of Don't Flop.
Oh, yeah.
How was
So,
that?
right, when I actually started to think to myself, I'm not trolling no more. I'm going to fucking do a league. The first person I told it to was Rowan.
Yeah.
I said to her, unless this treads on your toes, I'm going to do my own league. And he was like, no, go for it. He didn't want me to battle at Don't Flop anyway. And we was falling out as friends. And, like, he was kind of basically saying to me, yeah, go for it. Do you know what I mean? Do what you want to do, sort of thing. So then I sat down with him and I explained to him properly what the idea was. And the initial idea was it was going to be 4 events a year. And the battles were going to be all edited crazy. You know, the King of the Ronald style bullshit. And I explained to him the idea that it was going to be like time if you choke, 60-second rounds, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, bruv, it sounds amazing. If you want, I'll get Bamalam to help you edit it and I'll upload all the videos to Don't Flop Extra. And basically, it'll be your thing, but it'll be our thing. So you'll be out of my hair, but we'll still be connected. And I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? I think we were actually going to do that until I got drunk and done an interview with you. I think that was actually...
Which is currently on YouTube right now.
I think that was the actual plan. I think that was still the plan until I did that interview. But no, it wasn't, to be fair. But basically, I said to her, this is how it's going to be. And it was a crazy day. It was like me, Joker Star, Michael Parkinson. They can all back this. Like, I'm not just gassing. They was all in the room at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Caustic was there. Kruger was there. They can all. Do you know what I mean? Verify this was. I'm not gassed. Like, it was going to be part. King of the Ronalds was originally going to be a part of Don't Flop. Me and were going to be the hosts. Was going to be the co-host. And when I was going to battle, he was going to host the event with Kruger. Like that was the original structure of the whole fucking thing. Again, I forgot.
Then, so after that, in terms of KRTR being a part of Don't Flop,
How did it end? Why
yeah,
didn't it happen?
you're saying basically the interview kind of fucked it all up.
Well, what happened was I beat Low Pesci up.
No Pesci, no Pesci or low Pesci?
Low Pesci.
Yeah.
Beat no Pesci up.
King
Please
of the
explain, because
I don't want to go into it because personally, it's a low moment of my own.
I heard it was over a bed.
It was.
Jeez.
In a nutshell, he woke me up.
Standard.
He woke me up.
Standard.
He needed a slap.
Jeez.
Standard.
Like,
So you're the
You know
first
what
one
it is
to.
as well,
He was
I'll
a
be
mark
honest with
already.
you. I don't really
He
like
was
these
mark,
braves
he
that
was
come
mark.
over here and think, yeah, these English kids, man, they just have tea and crumpets, little pussies, watch Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and walk around with backpacks and fucking, you know, them ones that
Yeah.
they proper just have a mad look, sort of image of us where they think they can just sort of barge past us.
the funniest
Like-
thing that night was we was in the hotel
Fuck that, man.
and I was on one, man. I was fucked. And I passed out in Pesci's bed. And then Pesci woke me up and he was just like, get the fuck out of my bed. And I woke up. And you know when you first wake up, you're like, mate, you gotta fuck yourself, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, fuck you, bro. And then after a little while, he was going on and going on. I came to my senses and I was like, actually, what are you doing? Like, you're sleeping in someone else's, like, it's his bed. Like, get out of his bed.
Yeah.
So I got out of his bed, but he wouldn't stop going on. And I was like, mate, seriously, like, shut up, innit? Because you've got your bed now. There's no reason to carry on. Do you get me? It's done. It's
So he's carrying on after you've given him the bed.
like, it's 6 a.m. in the morning.
Jesus.
Everyone's fucked. Yeah, like, why are you going on? Like, do you know what I mean? And then it kicked off a little bit. Like, whatever happened, it all started scrappy do, and everyone got in the way. Nameless was there, Unanimous was there. Everyone was trying to stop the fight. Pedro's there. Pedro's leaning back in his chair, bunning his fucking. He's like, bruv, let them go. If they want to fight, just let them. So Pedro was just like, look, just let them go, innit? And then we had a little bit of scrappy do and all that shit. You know what I mean?
The real fisticuffs, was it?
A little bit.
Who won?
fisticuffs.
Who won?
Yeah.
I won in it. I won, but like the next morning I woke up and I had a text on my phone from saying, "Don't come to my event today. If you do, I'll tell the bouncers to remove you."
Jeez, them threats.
Whoa.
I'll get the bouncers, bro.
He's connected.
Don't fuck
G.
with me, bro.
Connected.
Hey, bro, there's fucking 4 bouncers
Gangster.
on. Yeah, so he's got the bouncers. So, and then we didn't talk from then. And then I hollered him a few times, and then he just aired my response. He just didn't reply. And then that night at Jump Off, what we were just talking about, I was thinking, wow, my event's like 4 weeks time. Like,
Yeah.
let me get some of this shit out there. It will probably help boost the fucking what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it turned out to be
Yeah, man.
the right idea at the end
that
of the
worked.
day. Like, yeah, it
That
did.
worked.
To be
It's
fair,
almost
man.
like everything kind of happened for a reason.
Everything does. Everything does in life, man. It's crazy, but it does.
A lot of people say to me, oh, you know, Mickey this, Mickey that, and I say to people, do you know what the best thing about Mickey is? That he is what he is.
Yeah.
You know what to expect from him.
I am what
His
I am.
name says it always, Mickey Worthless. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's that guy. Like, you either love him or you hate him. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. And at the end of the day, for them to know each other for that long,
Yeah.
and for her to feel disappointed or upset or whatever over certain things,
Yeah.
it, you know, it shows like, boy, well, you gave me all of that power in the first place.
Yeah, it's
To
true.
hurt you like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you must have
yeah.
known what I'm doing. Do you get what I'm saying? At the
Bro,
end of the day,
True.
people don't really understand friendships, innit? They're a lot deeper than what people see. So as much as we can sit here and discuss what this and that is, obviously you lot's friendship is you lot's
Yeah,
friendship
yeah,
behind
yeah,
closed
yeah.
doors, innit?
Like, if I was walking down the road right now and I saw on his ones and he was getting started on, like, I'd go and back it through.
I
Do you know?
would, yeah,
Like,
definitely.
That's hard. That's hard.
I still would. Like, do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
personally don't like the brother, but I wouldn't let no one else fuck with him.
You
know
don't
what
seem
I
to
mean?
be
Like,
the only person that doesn't like him. He does seem to have a reputation around the world as an unlikable guy, you know what I mean?
Well, do you know what's funny is that, like, it's weird. Like, in America, I don't think you could run a battle league after you've been spat in the face and not done nothing.
Yeah,
I don't think, like, in a lot of places and that, you couldn't get away with that.
Yeah.
He was there, yeah. What was us initial response when his ass was spat in his face? G?
Well, this is basically how it went down, yeah. Right, we was all sitting in the lobby. There was like, all the US brothers were over in one corner. It was like Arsenal, Clips, DNA, Cortez. There's a couple more brothers, I forget. They were there though. I can't remember who was there now. It was probably low. I don't know. And then there was, in the other side of the room, it was all the UK bods. It was like me, Double L, Pedro. No, Pedro weren't there. Me, Double L, Kruger, Unanimous, Bamalam, some other guys. You get me? Yeah. Sharon was sitting with us actually. It was basically like all the black Americans were there, and then the fucking white Canadian was sitting with the UK dude. Yeah. And we're all sitting there talking, blah blah blah, and Eurgh's not there, and Disaster stood. Like, this room's like a long room, so like them guys are literally on the other side of the room, and we're all here, and Disaster's just pacing up and down, not talking to anybody, just pacing up and down, and then Eurgh comes through the door, and Disaster's like, "Where's my money?" And then dude's like, Eurgh's like, counts some money or whatever and gives Disaster the money, and then Disaster takes the money, and then Disaster's like, spits straight in his face, and he goes, "I spit in your face for all the years you spat in mine." Like that, yeah. And everyone's kind of at this point like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And I'm not gonna lie, the whole room went silent in it, yeah. And I was like, "Ugh, what have you done?"
Bro,
The
I
first-
would at least spat back in man's face.
Like, the first person,
Something.
like,
Minimum.
admittedly, the first person to break the silence was Sharon. He was like, "Hey, man, you're being out of order." And Disaster's like, "Yo, fuck this guy, man. He shortchanged me $20. Or like, I don't even know how much. Basically, it all kicked off because Disaster found out he was being paid $600.
Yeah.
And all Clips and them were getting $5,000 a piece, right?
Jeez.
So, like, this is why Disaster took it on and put upon himself to, like, kick off, right? Disaster's all going bananas, yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Eurgh's like, you're and I'm Bamalam, and Kruger's there, yeah. And like, Unanimous is over there, blah blah blah. Disaster's getting all animated. Disaster spits in his face. And at this point, because I've been out of favour with Eurgh for 6 months, I hadn't been on the channel for 6 months and that. At this point, this was usually the point, like in the past, when Eurgh had got himself into trouble, where blah blah blah, where I would have stood up and took care of things for him, yeah. But now, like, Eurgh's like, Disaster spits in his face. Me and Disaster had a bit of a run in ourselves at this fucking particular event, but squashed it. And we had actually sort of like said to each other, "We're cool."
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's cool, but we're cool. Do you know what I'm saying? So at this point, Disaster spits in his face. I ain't gonna lie, I just sort of like slouched back in my seat a little bit and thought, well, if I'm not in Don't Flop now, like, what are you saying? So Disaster spits in his face. Disaster basically was going to smack. I don't know if he would have actually smacked up but he was acting like he was going to smack up
Yeah.
Double L stood up. Double L walks over to Disaster and says, "Look, come on, enough's enough." Walks him outside. Double L took him outside.
And then Double L gets Tony D and...
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Like Chris Lee's Tony
Spill the
D,
beans,
all this
Tony
fucking
D.
shit, right? At this point,
Fucking hell. Big
Eurgh
up
turns
Double L.
round, wipes his spit off his face, and he goes, "You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm not doing Don't Flop anymore. I'm finishing the company. I'm taking all the money out, and I'm going traveling. And that's it. Nobody's getting paid." And he stared Kruger in his face like no one's getting, AKA saying to Kruger, like, "You ain't getting your fucking money." Do you
That's
get me?
harsh,
Yeah?
man.
Right?
That's harsh.
4 days later, right, check this out. 4 days later, Eurgh sends me a text message. It says, "You know what? Disaster spat in my face, and you didn't do anything. You're not my friend." Yeah? I replied to him and I said, "You know what, bruv? I'm going to tell you something that your dad obviously never told you, yeah? If someone spits in your face, bruv, you stand up and fucking fight them. It don't matter if it's Mike Tyson or Mac fucking Sherry, bruv. Like, it could be the biggest pussy in the world or the biggest fucking geezer, the hardest it could be Rambo, bruv. It could be Rambo and Terminator.
can't go home.
Like, bruv.
I can't go home and
like,
tell people what happened to me
like,
like that.
My boy Luke,
But
like,
saying, I was like, yeah, but you know what I mean? You gotta.
someone
come on,
smack,
man.
bro.
You
I'd
gotta-
rather fucking stand up
you
and
gotta-
get knocked the
you
fuck
gotta-
out
yeah,
and
you
be
gotta.
seen defending myself, like trying to, like, bruv, like. Anyway, me and had this back and forth. He basically ended it on the scenario of Disaster spat in my face. You're not my fucking boy. Don't talk to me. Yeah. I said to him, don't expect people to fight for you if you're not gonna fight for yourself. We left it at that, right? So-called now hates me. 4 days after this, me and James Arthur get into this little thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right? Day after the beef, I recorded the diss track. 8 hours after I recorded my diss track, James Arthur records his diss track. By Saturday, I'm fucking national news. Going global. Do you get me? I was getting tweets of fucking people from Canada. Disaster himself tweeted me saying, "Oh, you're all over the news." Like people in Canada were tweeting me saying, "You've made the news in Canada." My sister lives in Ireland. My sister tweeted me saying, "You're national news in Ireland." Like it was global. Like do you know what I mean? Yeah. Same day, text me. I'm so proud of you, man. What a spineless... Like, after all this, like, you're not my boy. Never chat to me again.
Yeah.
You didn't defend me. As soon as I made the fucking paper, and he thought there's a chance here that James Arthur versus Micky Worthless could happen on my fucking channel, right? Suddenly he's all texting me, fucking, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, man."
When you look at
It's so surreal. It's so surreal what's happening for you right now. It's crazy. I had a couple of label I'm not gonna lie, it all resulted in nothing. I had a bit of label interest at this point. Like all sorts of things were starting to happen within this week, right? Suddenly invites me to his girlfriend's house. Like I haven't even been like, do you know what I mean? He wouldn't even reply to my texts at one point. Suddenly, the same day the James Arthur thing happens, he invites me to his girlfriend's house. Go around to his girlfriend's house. We were cool again. He came and hugged me. He was like, "Bro, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Listen, I've got a bit of label interest. This is happening, blah, blah, blah." I said, "This, that, and the third." We were like mates again, solidly for like the month. Then the end of year event happened where Alot Pesci was battling Soul. And then that night, Alot Pesci gave me a problem. And then I got into it with him.
The worst thing is that
that was the actual fight.
I heard that you was initially banned from Don't Flop because that battle with Bowski, you was meant to do a sing-off with him on April Fool's. And when you came there, the battle never happened, but you and Bowski was both there.
We were both there. Actually cancelled that battle.
And then after that, I don't think I've seen you. I think after that, I don't think you've been put on a Don't Flop card.
No, that was it.
That was the battle, wasn't it?
Went ahead and cancelled the sing-off and told everybody it was because I didn't want to do it. But it wasn't because I didn't want to do it. It was because basically the night before, me, Pedro, Double L, a few others, we all got fucking bang on it. We didn't invite him. And then when I got to the event the next day, he was like, "You're not in any fit shape to do this battle." I was like, "No, I'm not, but I'll do it." Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still here. Like, do you know? I'll go. I'll still do it. He told everyone Micky's cancelled the battle. He's not going to do it. Yeah, even though everybody saw me at the fucking venue. Yeah. Then he told everyone. Then he told me personally outside, "You're never going to battle for me again." I thought it was just jokes at that time because I just thought he was just saying it for whatever reason. But then as it became apparent that like actually I'm never going to get another battle here, but he was still using me for certain things, and then he was still using me like for certain things, and at the same time when the fans were tweeting me and saying like, "When's your next Don't Flop battle?" When I was tweeting back like saying, "Oh, I'm not going to battle again, Eurgh banned me," he was sending me text messages saying, "Don't put that online, blah 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 blah," because everyone knew because he knew how much of a fucking snake it make him look. Like banning me of all the fucking people to ban, like the person who's been the loyalist to Don't Flop, and was a loyal friend to him, and was like, do you know what I mean? There's like so many incidents. I'm not gonna go through them all now, but like there's been so many incidents or like personal things where it's like I came through for him, and there's been so many fucking times when he came through for me as a friend, like. Crazy shit, not just money either. Like everyone thinks, "Oh, Micky used to roll with her because used to lend him his rent money and used to fucking pay for his trips and that." Yeah, I did lend me my rent before and has paid for my shit before. But you don't understand, like, you know what I mean? There were times when dark times in my life when I felt like shit, man. When he was the one who said like, "Micky, man, like you're a G, you know, bruv. Like you don't need to feel depressed. Like don't feel bad about yourself. Like don't feel," and got me through dark times and like pulled me through shit, and vice versa. When he was going through some mad shit and like when people was like, do you know what I mean, like hating on him and everything's going wrong for him and that, like, I was there for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front, man. Like it still hurt. It still stings when I think about like everything that me and that guy went through. and because of some weird jealousy issue he has with like, if you look at anyone who's got any sort of degree of success from Don't Flop, he's had some sort of problem with them along the way. Like Lunacy, him and him hated each other. Shotty Horror, him and him hated each other.
Yeah.
Blizzard
Shotty was banned or
hated
left,
him
or
at one
didn't he?
point. Do you know what I mean?
Blizzard's gonna done that Clash Money.
Let's go
battle.
further back. Tenchu.
Tenchu
will not fucking deal with that guy.
Oh,
And do you know what? Tenchu was the main reason to watch Don't Flop
I know,
for a good fucking period of time,
He
bro.
was one of the first.
Do you know what I mean?
ones I
Like,
liked it as well.
and like, yeah, Tenchu was a fucking
Yeah.
G. Tenchu still is a G. Do you know what I mean? But like,
Chronicle, we banned Chronicle.
there's so many incidences of people that have just been like, I mean, even
Innuendo got banned and then went back and licked his ass to get.
yeah, Innuendo now makes me laugh because it's like Innuendo like tries to hate on what we're doing, but really he just thinks,
He's
why
jealous.
wasn't I clever
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
to fucking
yeah.
do something
He went
like
and
that
done.
when I fucking
when,
got banned?
When he
like,
got
do you know what I
banned
mean?
from Don't Flop, yeah, he went to Rapton Wire, which is the shittest league
I
ever
know,
to exist
like-
in the world, yeah. Any country, bro. There's probably Brazilian
And he
kids
burned a
or
picture of
something.
her outside
Yeah, bro,
of him, right?
Like, come on, man. Like, burning pictures of man and that. That's something ex-girlfriends do when they're
Admittedly, I burned a
slitting
picture of
their
James
wrists out.
Arthur. He was an enemy.
Yeah, but that's a photo shoot. That's a photo shoot. That's a photo
Yeah, he just did it
He
for
just did it,
pleasure.
yeah, like no
Like-
one even, no one cared. No one was filming it.
And it's funny because hates
silly.
Innuendo. Slags it like hates him, Bamalam hates him, Bagnall hates him, Kruger hates
you know
him.
what it is?
But
Knew
they
that
need a
knew.
character right
Do you know
now.
what it is?
So they're like,
knew that O'Shea was getting a bit more independent, started realising what he was worth, started wanting a bit of dough, started wanting this and that, but knew he could put on his own events if he wanted to, and he thought, fuck, I'm losing a grip of Liverpool. The only way I can go and sell out shows in Liverpool is by basically putting O'Shea as the headline. I need someone else that's a
Who could
local
hold it
known
down for that.
Liverpool
Yeah,
rapper
yeah.
that I can put there when O'Shea decides. And at the end of the day, he's just a fool guy, realistically. And I think that's the reason he got brung back, because they wanted to go back up north. Didn't really have anything to do.
Have you ever read Mice of Men? Of Mice and Men?
Nah.
Right? There's a brother in Mice of Men called Lenny. And he's this stupid big brother, yeah? But he's like well strong, but he's stupid. And they describe him in the book as like, Lenny is so stupid, you could throw him in the river and then pull him out the river and he'll thank you for saving him. Because he's so stupid, he'll forget that you fucking threw him in there in the fucking first place.
Jeez.
Do you see? And that's what's happening. Innuendo right now is all, oh, I'm so dedicated to battle rap. Oh, Don't Flop so good. Bruv, they're the ones that mugged you off in the fucking first place, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? The whole reason, like, that you've got so little hair in your head, yeah, is because you've been stressed about all this fucking time. And now you're kissing his ass. And you're mad at me because I'm fucking clever enough to turn around and say, you know what, if I don't want to fucking put me on no more and that platform's ended, then let me create my own fucking shit.
Yeah.
Because I am my own buzz.
Do you know what it is as well, though? It's like what you were saying.
Forget about it.
It's what you were saying, yeah. You see how Double L basically is the one who stepped in when disaster spat on her or whatever, yeah? Since then, Double L got Tony D, he got
Chris Lees.
He's got big battles coming up. He got a nice little push. And people know that. If I jump in and save her and protect him and this, that and the other, he'll favour me and give me better opportunities. And that's all it is. He's seen King of the Ronalds, because the only time I've walked past Innuendo on the streets of Liverpool with two man, me and two man, yeah? Maybe three man, me, Big J and two of our friends, yeah? Walking in your area on your estate. If you've got anything that you dislike me about or you feel any way, bruv, yeah, you
Now's
can
the time to
yeah,
address
bruv.
it.
You can go get your boys or whatever, bruv.
yeah.
Fuck me up if you want, bruv.
Yeah.
Speak to me, tell me, whatever, bruv. Nothing. As soon as this the checkpoint flyer dropped, the checkpoint 3, yeah, with Mickey Worthless versus Michael White, my man starts saying stuff like Hawk's a faggot, this, that, and the other. And, do you know what I mean? Like,
Jeez,
bruv, like at the end of the day, to me, that's pussy talk, bruv.
Yep.
Because, you know, like I said, bruv, I've walked past man in his own area, bruv, and man's trying to smile and laugh and bust joke with me, bruv. But when I'm blocked from a forum and that, you want to talk shit. But like I said, bruv, I think my man, he's seen the opportunity to protect her. I don't think it's a personal thing to me. I don't think he
I know
necessarily
what he's
wanted
doing.
a problem
He's just
with me
thinking
or
to
anything
himself,
like that. He's
like-
thought, if I save her, I make myself look good by saying, leave him alone. leave Britney alone. You know, one of them
Next
ones.
thing you know, I'm going to be battling and Don't Flop America.
I was going to
like,
push me and say,
versus
yes, thank
fucking-
you, innuendo.
It's going to be me versus Lex Luthor next time
Thank
and
you.
Don't Flop
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
So
Cincinnati.
he's basically saying that
or
he's
whatever,
breeding the love.
Of course he is.
Yeah,
Of course he is. What, a lot of these guys. Shout out Double L, because I'm not even saying
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
did that.
Double L's. Yeah,
Double
yeah,
L's just
yeah,
a
yeah,
real
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that's
And
why
at the end of
Double L
the day,
did
if
it.
he's down for you and you're rolling around with him, he's not gonna really.
Double L is
He's not really gonna just stand there and
Yo,
talk,
I've
you know
got a
what I
battle with
mean?
Double L
So,
coming out soon. I'm not gonna say more than that, but
yeah,
it's a sick one.
like,
It's a good one.
I'm not saying that, but certain man, they want to jump in this thing of the whole, yeah, if I look out for man, I'm going to get put on. Don't get me wrong, when I first joined Don't Flop, I saw how it was, and I was half tempted certain times to go.
Do you know what it was for me,
You know
yeah?
what I
I'm
mean?
not gonna lie, yeah? It was August 2010, yeah? That was the first time I battled on Don't Flop, yeah? August 2010. And it weren't filmed. It was a freestyle tournament, yeah? In fucking Brighton, yeah? And basically, this is when they used to do more like club, like night sort of events, if you know what I'm saying. They used to have like freestyle tournaments and shit like that. And basically, obviously I've been watching Don't Flop on YouTube, and I went down to Brighton, and I met her in person, and I looked at him, and I said, yes, bro. I said, you cool? He goes, yeah, you coming to that thing? I said, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I said, where you from? He goes, Norwich. I said, no, where you from? He goes, oh, India. I said, yeah, me too, bro. And we both looked at each other like there's not many fucking Indians in the game, let's be real, yeah? We both looked at each other, he's like, yeah? I was like, yeah. He was like, bruv. What's good? And that's what it was for me, bro. There was like you say, there was a common, there was a thing there more than a thing. Do you get me? Like it was like you say, oh, Double L will protect me. Mickey Worth is a fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get me? Like, do you know what I mean? And I don't know what it was, man. Like, but I don't know, man. Just that dude is one of the most like superficial, like people you could meet.
You know, where's like, because this is obviously like a little rat race at the minute, and if you think about it, yeah, like when Don't Flop started or was getting popular, it was through the whole fuck jump off phase, and we're gonna do everything better than them, and we're gonna change everything that we disliked about the battle scene in the UK, and it kind of seemed like us whole stance was right, you lot are doing it wrong and you're fucking people over, we're gonna do it properly and da. Now it's become a full circle, where there's people like Mickey Worthless that's saying, right, fucking people over. Yeah, no, of course, I mean, when you're saying you're fucking people over, we're going to do it this way and that way, and we're going to try and do it properly and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, people that say, oh, King of the Ronalds is this or that, or it ain't, you have to look at the cycle. There has to be something.
Yeah.
And we've made more of an impact so far than Get Slated or Wrapped in Wire or Red JSD or other UK leagues that have been around for years. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a change. The change is going to come, to quote unquote Sam Cooke.
I honestly think we're the third biggest battle league, though. I think Words of Weapons are. They do sick, man. They do really good because one, they got their own thing, and they do the beat battle, and two, they get good views, man.
Yeah, definitely.
There's at least people on there that do get good views. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's happened with Kron lately, man. It's fallen off a bit. Kron, keep it going, G. We fucking love you down here, man.
They got sponsored by KA the other day for their last event.
KA,
shout us out. Or even one of the competitors, innit? We should holler one of the competitors and go, oh, hey, look, you KA.
Old Jamaica.
Old Jamaica.
Yes, bro.
DG.
Yes.
DG. Bigger.
That's what I'm on.
Tropical River.
Bigger.
Just say
Bigger is bigger is the fucking one, bro. Bigger
say,
time.
Look, your competitor sponsored our competitors. Let's go.
Let's
blow them out of the water together. Me and you, mate, ride or die.
Bigger.
I'll go down with your. Wait.
On that note,
What I was gonna say. I'm coming out wrong.
Say it, bro. CDs.
Yeah, the CDs.
The blank ones, I think.
Bruv, thank you very much. We've got a producer at the back there, Wiz, shout him out. Blood, I gotta ask you a question before we wrap this up, right? Did you sell blank CDs as an album or mixtape, bro? Is this actually true?
Sold 100 of them.
Jeez.
In Leeds.
Jeez, Don DeMarco, you know what I mean?
In a weekend. To the test 10, Don't Flop, when I battled who that was.
Jeez, talk blood.
Smashed 3 birds that weekend. It was a fucking sick weekend.
Did they buy one?
I smashed 3 different birds.
Did they buy one?
Hi. Yeah. Actually, 2 of them did. One of them didn't. She was the worst one in the sack as well. She was just a slag in all levels, mate. That was a good weekend that weekend. Alright, listen, yeah.
Did anyone come back to you before you left and was like...
No one came back before I left, but everyone at Holland said, don't worry. It's probably shit anyway. Probably a load of
I can
shit
imagine you like
anyway.
going to get on your coach, your train or something.
Do you know what though?
Angry mob like, "Oi, we want our money back." And you've got to spend it on strippers and coke or something.
No, they
like
might
that.
just want to get it signed, bro. You never know, bro.
This is
for
the
real.
thing, right? This is the mad thing. The thing was called Unimplistled, yeah. It was a mad CD. But this is what I thought I was gonna do, yeah. Because I was meant to be old Mr. Unemployed in them days. That was the image I was pushing, like unemployed and proud. Like, you get me, yeah. And then like fucking, I was getting just the plastic CD cases, the flimsy
The
ones,
wallets, the clear
and
wallets.
CDR, yeah, the wallets, and the CDRs. And I wasn't even taking the time to write on the CDRs. And I was just gonna sell it to them like that's my album, yeah. The amount of people that said to me, bro, you sure this ain't blank? And I was like, nah. Bro, there's music on. I'm not going to go around all this effort just selling you blank CDs.
Fam,
yeah?
I swear Kanye jacked your idea, bro.
I know, I know. I did it
Jeez.
years ago, bro. Did it years ago, bro.
That's nuts, bro.
It's
A couple
crazy.
people, I would say, have jacked your ideas. We were talking earlier on about how, and this is just my opinion, innit? Like how Daylight might have been watching your
He
battles.
tweeted me once and said, bruv, I stole your idea.
So I'm saying.
He done a battle about being gay, right? And he had some gay bars or something. And in 2011, I battled him, and I done a whole round, and I was simulating gay sex, and I was on the floor, and I was graphically describing what was happening. I done it I done it years ago.
I think when I first see that, I thought this guy's a dickhead.
I bet. Bro, in Manchester, I'm not even lying, yeah? I was battling in Manchester, and I said about, I remember the bar, yeah? This is my first bar in the battle, yeah? This is when people didn't really know me either, yeah? I started the bar, and I said, peace to Eurgh. That's like my brother and shit. Last night, me and him, DP'd your bird, and our ball bags were slapping on each other like this. I swear to God, about 10 man left. Just walked off out of the thing, bro. Everyone's like, it's too much, bro. What are you talking about? So all that gay shit and that, yeah. I was saying that shit time ago. Now Daylight comes along now, and then admittedly he tweeted me, and he said I stole your shit.
Shit. When did he do that? After what battle?
After the one with the gay thing. After the one he done a gay thing.
You came to an event and hosted battles and that wearing leggings. And
Leggings,
in
bro.
Birmingham, bro. I was there. I didn't
Lil
really know
Wayne
you that
comes
well.
out wearing
I
fucking
didn't really know
leggings.
you that well that time as well, and I was with Big J and Lefty and that. We come down for the night or whatever, and
Let me tell you about
he
the-
was like, "You seen what Micky fucking?" He had leopard. I think I came up to him and that, and he said to me, "I've done it for a bet or whatever." And I'm one of them guys, bro. If I see someone, I'll come up to him and say, "Bro, what are you doing? Like, what? What are you trying to do?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he was like, "Yeah, I've done it. Someone dared me to wear them or something like that." So I was like, "Alright, cool. I respect that still. I'm not even gonna lie." Couldn't even diss man after that.
At the time, yeah, this is what happened. Basically, I was in Norwich. I was seeing this girl called Cherry. Yeah, she was a great girl actually. Fantastic, lovely girl. Sorry I cheated on you. Shouldn't have did it. If I hadn't cheated on you, me and you probably be fucking lovely right now. Instead,
Oh man,
I'm fucked. I fucked it up.
sorry, Jesus.
I'm playing. You're a slag as well. You're a fucking slag as well. You can't listen, yeah. Right, so basically, I backed my bag from Cherry's house, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I don't know how I did it, yeah, I must have left my jogging bottoms there, and I packed her leggings, yeah, leopard print leggings, yeah. I went down to London, I met Roan, Kruger, and some other brother, probably Angus, I don't know who it was, yeah. And then we was on the fucking thing, we got to the hotel in Birmingham, and then I was going through my bag and thought, oh, I've been wearing these jeans for about 4 days straight, I need to get them fucking off.
As you do.
Yeah, I need to get these jeans off. I put my jogging bottoms on. I couldn't find my jogging bottoms. Found my leggings. Thought fuck it. Found her.
Found my leggings.
Whoa.
Found me leggings, eh?
Welcome to mine.
Oh,
Don't be a
shit.
menace clip. What should I wear today? These slippers with these? Okay, I'll just wear these. Damn. Yeah, no, so you found
Found her leggings. I put them on. I was lying on my belly. I was on the bed. Me and Eurgh were talking. Eurgh goes, you know what, mate? I can't have this conversation with you because I keep staring at your ass. And it's making me feel horny, yeah. Because your ass looks so good in leggings. And I was like, wow. So he walked out of the room now, yeah.
Jeez.
He's come back with Roan and fucking me, and I'm sitting there in leggings.
So basically, I tried to come on to you.
Yeah, I wanted to bang, man. Come on, bro. I wanted to. Wait, listen. saw my ass in leggings on, bro. You feel guarantee you.
As on Mike Tyson. I know when he don't ask the questions and let them fornicate it with somebody, you know.
No, that's a true story. I was looking at my ass when I was wearing the leggings, and he was saying, "You know what? I can't concentrate. I've got to get out of the room right now because basically I'm thinking about fucking you." That's what he was saying. Yeah. He came back in with Roan. Roan was like, "Oh my god, blah 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 blah. I bet you wouldn't fucking come to the event tomorrow wearing the leggings." And I said, "I bet I fucking will."
Jeez. Was there money on the line?
Nope.
Oh man.
Just to be honest with you,
Right.
though, like Roan's a very camp guy as well. Like shout out to Roan, he's a sick guy. He's a sick rapper. Very camp as well. I think I'd be uncomfortable just for the fact that I was wearing leggings alone in the room with Roan.
Mate.
I think I think like gang rape about to happen. I feel like it was a scene of Scum or something like in the greenhouse. Do you know what I mean? Or some shit, boy.
The greenhouse.
Alright, guys, listen. I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Enough of
this, mate.
Yeah, but flipping. Obviously, you're gonna come down more often. You're gonna be a regular.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, tell them where they can find you, man.
Google. Micky Worthless.
Everything.
King of the Ronalds. Car up front, I want to take a quick second, boys, just to big up Dirtbag Dan, who I believe is the originator of this fucking battle rap talk show format. So big him up because you support us a lot, man. Thank you for all the help with posting our battle videos and helping raise awareness outside of the UK. Big up you guys, big up 100 Bars Magazine for fucking with us. Big up Hip Hop DX and big up BattleRap.com for fucking with us because you's all fucking with us. Hip Hop Kings, Knux, you're the man. Thank you very much. Thank you for also big up Knux because he films the fucking battles in London. He's fucking G.
Sometimes, yeah.
Hulk organises the battles in London, and I attend them sometimes. No, but big up both you guys. Thank you for having me.
Cool. What's the next KOTR event?
Skate Room.
Skate Room is the next KOTR event you can come to. I think there's a battle going down this weekend or not.
We wasn't going to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it because it's a secret, but there is.
Top secret. MI5, that's what
We'll talk about.
cool.
We'll switch the camera off and have a good old talk. All you lot would wish you knew what we talk about with the cameras.
No one, basically, we're going to have a
You heard the shit we talk about when it's off. Imagine what we talk about when it's off.
There's a battle going on and we thought, fuck the fans. Yeah, we don't fucking want them there ruining it. So
We don't want
to
that
have a private battle, lock the doors.
You sing KOTR, we don't want fans.
So, yeah, fuck the fans.
We don't want
We had
that.
a battle that everyone will pay fucking pounds to come and see, but we thought, fuck them.
And
And
big
their
up-
pounds, we want to have this battle.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, that's
Big
hard.
up Pedro. And while we're talking about Pedro, he put the best tweet ever. He said, I don't want fans, they're all moist.
That is quote of the century.
They're all moist.
I want to big up Bowski, Bard, O'Shea, Pigman Dan,
Doot and
all
do.
of Doot and Do, all of the proper like supporters and fans of
Yeah.
that of King of the Ronalds and that.
And big up all the battlers that have the bollocks to battle King of the Ronalds.
Yeah,
because, like, I see all you little battlers that wish you wanted. You battlers, you wish you could battle on KOTR, but you're too scared.
Pussies.
Big up the real guys. that
I'll
battle.
tap my brethren Wizzy behind the camera producing this.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby
Well done.
Valentino looking motherfucker over
Yes, definitely.
Anyway,
He does,
people,
innit?
make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment, leave your feedback. Make sure you share. You can find me at I've changed it. Knux NKE or follow NKE Media on Twitter,
Media.
Instagram, Facebook. Hope. Let them know.
At Holt the Rapper on Twitter. Same thing on Instagram, but with underscores between each word. Like Holt Banner on Facebook. All of that good shit.
Yeah, man. All right.
Peace and love.
We're out.
Safe.
King of the Runner!
King of Micky Worthless.
It's JME, bigging up NKEs.
Yep, Charlemagne the God, the Prince of pissing people off. And right now you're watching NKE Media. Get at us.
NKE Media, Tony D.
H inside, big up NKE Media.
This is Wiley right now, you're watching
NKE Media, big the fuck up.
Yo, this is Jabba. You're checking out NKE. Know what it is, boy. Better know all day.